So the day before Roy Moore lost the Senate race in Alabama to Doug Jones, he had this goofy event, and it was a festival of craziness. So his wife spoke at this event, and she basically became a living SNL skit.
We have many friends that are black, and we also fellowship with them in church and in our home. Fake news would tell you that we don't care for Jews. I tell you all this because I've seen it all, so I just want to set the record straight while they're here. One of our attorneys is a Jew.
Oh my God. If I was trying to write something and show them, choreograph something to say, here's example number 1 of what you shouldn't do if you want to beat away the accusations that you're anti-Semitic, I would do exactly what they just did. I would say, hey, don't do this, because this 100% is creepy, and the conclusion would be you're anti-Semitic. And by the way, that's like, why are you... I don't know why... Like, they just brought that up seemingly out of the blue. It's like if we're sitting there and I go, you know I'm not a crook, right? It's like, wait, what? No, was anybody saying that you're a crook? It's like, well, there was one time like 3.5 weeks ago I saw something on the news that said that, so I'm not a crook. You just brought it up in, like, you brought it into everybody's consciousness. No, if I watched this speech and you said nothing about Jewish people, I wouldn't have been thinking, oh, they're anti-Semitic. But now you said that and I'm going, probably anti-Semitic. Look, I mean, I need everybody to understand, they think we're against Jews. I have an attorney who's a Jew. They say we're against Jews, so let me give you a stereotype of Jews and say that now I'm not anti-Semitic because I just gave you a stereotype about Jews. I mean, she may as well have said, you know, people say we're against Jews, but I'm really kind to that greedy banker Jew when I deposit my money. You know, people say we're not good to Jews, but that's just because the Jews run the media and they say that we're not in favor of Jews. But it's those goddamn Jews running the media spreading a Jew lie about me. Oh, you're so stupid. And then she literally pulled, I have a black friend. I was joking around because I saw the second part of that clip first. I didn't see the first part, which talks about the black friends. And I was like, this is the new, like, I'm not against Jews, I have a Jew attorney, is the new, I can't be racist, I have a black friend. And somebody's like, no, she literally did that. Here's the clip. Oh, God. By the way, now that they brought it up, it actually got the old memory working, and I realized something. You want to know why she feels like she has to say, we don't dislike Jews? You remember that story where there were robocalls being done in Alabama? This made it to news in Alabama, but then also to the national news because it was this big of a story, because it was that gross, where there were robocalls where there were fake Washington Post reporters who spoke in the Jew, like, hi, this is Bernie Bernstein, and I want... Literally, the name of the fake reporter was Bernie Bernstein. And he was like, anyway, we're trying to get, like, we want accusations against Roy Moore. Anybody who has accusations against Roy Moore, you can get $5,000 to $7,000. So call or email whatever number, and then, of course, the number was out of commission. But that's basically... It's an attempt to try to get people in Alabama to look at Roy Moore and go, God, there's a goddamn Jew conspiracy against Roy Moore. The goddamn Jews controlling the media are trying to get Roy Moore to not be elected because he's going to fight for us, for the people. So, you know, hey, it's possible that somebody else paid for that robocall, but now when you come out there and you're like, they say we're against Jews, but I have a Jew attorney. Let me mind you. Now it makes me think, oh no, they definitely paid for the robocall. 100%. Roy Moore was probably in a meeting, sat around a bunch of his campaign staffers, and was like, all right, what should we do now that I got caught diddling little girls? And they're like, man, let's blame it on the Jews. Let's have a fake reporter from the Washington Post called Bernie Bernstein. Let's have that person say, I'll give you money to lie and make accusations against you. He's like, all right, let's do that. Goddamn Jews, am I right? Goddamn Jews. And then his wife has to go out there. You know, everybody says we're against Jews. But I just want y'all to know that I got a Jew attorney. I know a Jew banker. You know, and clearly I love the Jews. I think they're great people. Oh, God. It really looks like American politics is a giant reality show. I mean, a fucking reality star is president. Trump was a reality star. So that's what this is. That's what you couldn't have somebody on SNL perform that any better than she did. And the best is the shit-eating grin after she says it. I have a lot of black friends, so I can't be racist. They say we're against Jews. Fake news says we're against Jews. I got a Jew attorney. The look of like, nailed it, bitch. Come at me. Can't hate Jews. I got a Jew attorney. Mm-hmm. I can't believe he lost. I can't believe he lost the race. It's crazy. It's wild. But let's not, jump for joy too quickly here. I mean, he's an accused pedophile. He literally is an apologist for slavery. He said every amendment after the 10th needs to go away. He's a theocrat and he wants to implement Christian Sharia everywhere. He says Sharia law already came to fucking Illinois, some state like that. And they talk like this. And meanwhile, the Democrat only won by not 2 points, but almost 2 points. So you had a candidate who was basically crafted to be the worst human on the planet, and he almost won. So that's some scary shit.